welcome back to another homework video. Today in this video we're going to be looking at different addition strategies. And before we talk about the different addition strategies, let's talk about some third grade vocabulary. First, when we're adding, in this equation we have two, what are these two called? I hope you're saying add-ins. These are called add-ins. And when you're adding, the answer to an addition problem is called a, I hope you're telling yourself, it's a sum. So today we're going to look at different addition strategies using two add-ins and finding our sum. This is our equation, 182 plus 56. The first one, I'm going to switch colors here. The first strategy we're going to talk about is our base 10 blocks. In the number 182, so our strategy is base 10 blocks, and we're going to draw the pictures. Remember, our base 10 blocks, a flat or a sheet represents 100. So in the number 182, I have one 100, I have 8 tens, and I have 2 ones. And I'm adding that to, the other add-in is 56. In the number 56, I have 5 tens and 6 ones. And when I add them by using base 10 blocks, I know I have my 100. And think to yourself, how many tens make 100? Here I have 8 tens, I remember that from my add-in. And I know 2 more tens make another 100. So I'm going to circle those 10 tens that make another 100. I'm also going to add my 3 tens, just forgot my equals, and now I'm going to add my ones. I know 2 ones plus 6 ones is 8 ones. And then all I need to do is add them up. So here I have 200, I have 3 tens, which is 30, and I have 8 ones. Does that look like expanded form to you? When I add them together, my sum is 238. This is one strategy using base 10. Let's check out another strategy using this same equation. Oops, where's my red? So there's one strategy. The next strategy we're going to talk about is strings, number strings. And in the number 182, the add-in, plus 56, I'm also finding the sum. I'm going to add, I don't have any hundreds in this add-in that I need to add with, so I'm going to keep the 100. Then I'm going to do 8 tens plus 5 tens. Remember, this isn't 8 plus 5, this is 8 tens plus 5 tens, or 80 plus 50. And I hope you're thinking to yourself what that sum is. That's 130. And 2 ones plus 6 ones is 8 ones. So now I have the 100 from this add-in, plus my tens, I added 8 tens plus 5 tens, and got 13 tens, which is also 130, and my ones. So now I need to add those up. I can even do strings again if I'd like. Here's 100 plus 30, 100 plus 100 is 200, plus 30 plus 8, and that sum is 238. Notice I got the same sum in both of these. This is my answer. I should have boxed it, because remember we box our answers. So that's my second strategy. Third strategy some of you like to use is the algorithm. Remember, the algorithm is a strategy that we can use as long as we always go back and check our work with a different strategy. So the algorithm when I set up my algorithm, I need to make sure I set up my hundreds, tens, and ones, or I line them up, So 182 plus 56, I make sure my tens are lined up and my ones are lined up. Now I can add 6 ones plus 2 ones is 8 ones. 8 tens plus 5 tens is 13 tens. I keep hold my three tens, and I regroup my 100 because 10 tens from that 13 makes 100. So now I have two hundreds here. 100 plus 100 is 200. The same sum. Three different strategies. Let's take a look at one more strategy, the number line. I'm going to switch back to purple. The number line. I'm going to add using a number line. My starting number I'm going to use as my first add-in, 182. And I'm going to add to it 56. I'm going to start by adding my tens. So I have 50 tens. I know 8 tens and 2 more tens makes another 100. So I'm going to start by adding 20. So 182 plus 20 is 202. I've added 20 out of my 50 so far. So now I have 30 more to go. So I'm going to add 30. And that's 232. How many ones do I still have left to add? If you look back up at the equation, it's 6 ones. So I know 6 plus 2 is 8. So I'm going to go on and do a jump of 6 ones. And that's 238. I got the same sum each time. I used a different strategy. So find a strategy that works for you, that you're successful at, pick it, stick with it, but then choose another one to be able to check your answer with. Thanks. Bye.